And here we go. Welcome, welcome. Sound check. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm going to turn off this fan because it bugs me. Are we good? How's the sound? Those are awesome shots on the screen, huh? I was actually looking at Comet Swan again for a little while earlier. Mr. A-Frame in the chat. L. George's when he comes back. Demi when she comes back. Check, check. Checks in the bank. Sounds good. Alright, good deal. Okay, I'm going to transition over. Welcome, Halo. Halo, 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 you lucky dog. Did you know that you won the wheel at Gators tonight? You won the wheel. Good to see you, Halo. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick once-over of what this would be if I had just turned the telescope on. It would show me a connection, and then it would take me in here, give me some information, and so on and so forth. I would turn on the anti-dew because that does not come on automatically. And then I would go into how I have it mounted. And this would tell me that I'm off slightly, and I'm going to live with it because it is what it is. I can probably make it work anyway. Let's do it. If I have to, I'll run outside and adjust ever so slightly. I shouldn't have to. So what it'll do is it will actually, if you can see on the left, it's basically opening up the scope and it's turning around, and it'll just take a look at a few spots in the sky and realize where it is, and it'll let me know how far off it is from an accurate alignment. It doesn't really take very long either, so that's kind of a bonus as well. Easy. What you doing? You're writing your speech? That's good. That's funny, Halo. Okay, it's basically a good enough. See? It says good enough. It'll take it. So from here, we back out. I've already changed my exposure time to 20-second exposures, which I've been doing 10. And we'll go back here. And let's go see what we can find out there. I'm telling you right now, the moon was outstanding, so. To the moon, Alice. Oh wait, that's my vacuum. There it went. Yeah, it's fun when it does that. Whoops, there it goes again. No. No. Close, but not quite. Yeah, about that halo. It's generally going to be something more like virtual trophies and love and adoration. I'm sure you can handle that part. And the next contestant on The Price is Right is Halo, with his lovely collection of short videos. What is your price? That's the best. Halo, that's the best. Keep us all laughing. There you go, Gator. Ta-da. So, Demi, I busted out my cheat sheet that has a lot of the impact craters and the various parts of the moon marked out. The landmarks and stuff. Welcome in, Lucy. Good to see you. Which I downloaded this a number of years ago from skyandtelescope.com. So if you need to know where to get one, that's definitely a good place to go get one. Gator had another one, and yeah, it had a terrible incident with a bad cigarette. No. I have socks, but I don't have the NASA socks on. I could get some. I have the meatball up there. So, Demi, when you look at this, and this is not even the most specifically extremely good one, but for the most part, a lot of people would call this particular NASA design the meatball design. And the one that I'm sporting on the shirt is the worm design. No, she's meathead. And if you know, you know. Yeah, Gator had this drawing on his board tonight. But it's the meatball NASA, where this is the worm. Yep, worms and meatballs. NASA's damaged, I'm telling you. They're messed up. But I've always liked this one better. Yeah. And I've come with the appropriate cup, so although I didn't think of the socks, I thought of the other stuff. Welcome in, Nunya. Yes, it is a supermoon tonight. And I came armed with factoids and stuff. Because factoids can be fun sometimes. Dang it. Okay. All right. Dang it, I left the beaver in the camper. Because that would have been a perfect intro for the beaver. I could go get it in a minute. Don't put it past me. Might make for a good replacement. It might have a replacement for the thumbnail. And you know what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to have to go rip the tags out of this shirt because I hate tags in shirts. So, you know how it is. What's everybody doing this fine full moon night that is so insanely bright? Like, realistically, look at this shadow that's being cast there. That's quite the shadow. Nom nom nom. Soup sounds good. But that's one heck of a shadow. Uh-oh, here comes the Nightbot. Nightbot's causing trouble again. Oh, Dimmy, I had the scope out for quite some time. I've already had 2 or so cat sightings. So, yeah, let's definitely keep an eye out for the cats. And we'll give you more cat visibility. So I saw the big floofy black one earlier that came through, and I just happened to see it twice, so. Yep, we're gonna have to do a video cat count. That's EQ. Didn't you see me go into the setup? It even told me, good enough. Gave me a little green check mark. Yeah, we have tons of cats in this neighborhood. And Xena doesn't like them. No, she does not like them. A little bit. I'm actually going to try and put together a little, I probably can do it in a short because it won't be all that much. What I want to do is I want to take a picture of the specific parts and then show off like the evolution from the original little tiny guy. I mean, and I'm not kidding you, the telescope when it's at its smallest is only about 18, 20 inches tall, something like that. And you can run it like that and it's just fine. But when you add that equatorial mount, which basically takes a body that is like this and puts it at a slant like this, and you have things like this here that, you know, want to maybe screw around with it, you need more stability to keep it from tipping. But what it does is it follows along the Earth's axis and you get a lot smoother tracking. It's definitely best for astrophotography. It's certainly not terrible to look at that moon like that. So, oh my gosh, you are such a needy creature. Oh my gosh. But if you remember when I did the lunar eclipse video, what I had happening quite a lot was the image kept moving around in the frame. It just couldn't maintain being centered. It was having a hard time keeping track of it. There were a couple of factors that were causing that. One was the fact that it was not very well calibrated. I didn't know I was supposed to, so I hadn't actually calibrated it. And secondly, I had clouds. So if you guys were here the other night, you saw how crazy it was acting when I was getting clouds across it. That's what happened during the lunar eclipse too. So it tries to focus in on the clouds and then everything just goes a little sideways. And that's literally what it was doing. And like when we were playing around with Saturn the other day, it was similar. You guys have to see these shenanigans. You're full of it. You're full of it. Look at the camera. At least look at the camera. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not pointing at anyone in particular. How you doing? Oof. This is our winter stream. Yes, this is our winter stream, or this is our stream for when it's dark and it's clear. It could happen anytime. And it's happened kind of a lot lately, so. Last night it was impossible. If you looked at my post that I put up earlier today. Yesterday, although it was a cloudy night, it was really cool to look at, so I snapped a couple of pictures and then got one earlier of the moon tonight when it was a little bit lower in the sky. Scorpio Mama, welcome yourself right on in here. It's good talking to you earlier. I just mooned Scorpio Mama. Wait a minute, I mooned everybody. I'm shameless. Shh. It's a naughty dog. And now she's back to laying down, so yeah, she heard something. I don't know what. Pretty much, yeah. She pretty much has to grieve on me whenever she can get away with it. That's funny. Where'd that crazy halo end up going? He's probably still in shock. Yes, ma'am. I do, I do. I am definitely the girl that likes the purple stuff. For sure. So I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stay alive because there were a few light clouds. If I start noticing a lot of warbling, I'm seeing a little bit of wiggling. But yeah, it looks cool. But if it gets real wiggly, I'm gonna go out and look and see what kind of clouds we got going on out there, and then go from there. So we'll see. It was potentially going to be partly cloudy a little bit later, but we should have at least a little while to poke and look. Yeah, Ed, what kind of hat you want? What color you want? Black and gray? Just say yes. Oh yeah. There. I think I can do it on the mic too. It's kind of purpley. Yeah. It's all day glow. And then the mouse just changes colors. It's not particular about a color at all, it just changes. And that's cool with me too. I can handle that. All the fun stuffs. Gray and white. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hat, you mean? Jupiter is on the way up. Hmm. You good puppy. Cat, check. We'll have to start keeping cat scores. Just hopefully we don't have any humans. I can handle the cats. Hey Tammy, welcome. Your phone is keeping me amused. Anyway, I will be right back. I'm going to take a quick peek at the sky, make sure I've still got some pretty decent cloud-free moments. Give me about 5 minutes and I will return. Swiss cheese. He be calling it Swiss cheese. Any more cats? Just curious. Still pretty clear out there, actually. No cats, okay. I'll keep eyes out for cats, though. I did put a cat count on screen. Yeah, I know, huh? Give me a sec. So was I. Sort of. I'm not right in the head. Nuh-uh. I did not get your message, sweet. Oh, gotcha. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Nice. I did just see both of them, actually. That's a wild looking picture you sent, Ed. I hope you told Nikki hi. Cool, yeah, it's been a minute since we've chit-chatted. Hey, Midwest Mamas, welcome in, Sue. Remember all the shenanigans when we were trying to set up the telescope at camp? Well, it took me a couple adventures, but I figured it out. And here we are. And it's pretty much taken me since the camp trip till about just a couple of days ago when I actually decided to get brave and do it again. And I did it on a live too, so that was mildly terrifying, just so y'all know. But I can go back through what I had to go through as far as what the settings look like, because I think Cable might have missed it. Yeah, the moon is still bright. That's what's casting that giant shadow on my tripod out there. I mean, that's quite the shadow. Quite the shadow. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. I got a little wild child in here. Bring it in here. Give it to me. Give that ball to me. Or don't. Crazy dog. Let me see that. No, there's some cheese for you. You missed it, big mouth. catch. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a demo of what I had to basically go through to get the telescope aligned. And it's not lengthy, it just takes a second. So we're going to close the arm, and you should be able to see that actually. Yeah, she has a huge, huge, huge mouth for a small dog. It's nuts. Okay. Okay, we're taking out the cat count for a minute. So when you're looking at this, there we go. It just did it. So when you're looking at it and it shows as it's closed, it is actually closed. Stop. Stop. So from within it, quit it. I'm going to beat your ass, dog. I'm not even fooling around right now. Give me a second. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't have a live mic there. What? Yeah, I hope I didn't have a hot mic there. Okay, now back to what I was attempting to do here. So, to go into the leveling part of all of this good stuff, you go into the advanced features. Xena, shut up. I'm not kidding you. And you see it's set to EQ mode. And your option is to go from EQ to Alt As. Yeah. No, stop it. There were quite a lot of people that were not here at the time, so. And it only takes a moment. I don't even have to go out and do anything because it's good. If it tells me it's not good, then I'm going to be sad that I did it again. But meanwhile, I'm not going to be sad just yet. And once again, I did not put the rock on the tray. No, she just wants to screw around. Go lay down. She wants to yell at the neighbors and stuff. There's just activity going on outside and she's not having any part of it. So you can probably tell it's moving around. There we go. Gives me a nice happy check mark, tells me we're good. So basically what it wants is it wants these to be as close to 0 as possible. It wants this to be the same thing as well. So, you're not wrong, Gator. We reset to 20 seconds because I wanted to. And then if I wanted to shut it down, I could shut it down right there. Don't want to shut it down, so we'll go back in here. Wanted to see what else we could take a look at. And I think Saturn's still in a pretty good spot. So we might as well go look at Saturn for a minute. Or two. And hope that she don't fly away. We can get to the 4 times, which is what it is right now. And I'm just taking some time lapse. I can definitely see 1 moon, if not 2 more. Yeah, 1 moon off to the left that's big, and then 1 moon off to the left of that that's a little bit smaller, and then I thought I could see one to the right, but I could be seeing things. But I'm thinking that's... No, I'm seeing it again. Exactly. That's because of the conditions. We got a lot of atmosphere going on out there, so it's it's tricky to get a crispy image. Welcome in, Oscura. Yeah, this little thing does do an amazing job for being a tiny little sucker. Quit reminding me. That's like 10 days away. I want a rocket. Gigantic telescope. Somebody to heft it around for me. Okay, I'll close my eyes. That's actually cool, Gator. So yeah, what I plan on doing is I plan on taking a number of different shots of the telescope from when it was just a small little lass to being its full-size glory that it is right now, and just show you the differences in what's actually there and what we did to put it all together. Give you kind of a price point and stuff like that. I was actually thinking of doing it kind of like a really basic slideshow. I could do it as a short, or just a real short video, because there's really not that much to it. There's stuff, but I mean, there's not that much stuff. And it all packs very well. I think she's clued me in on some that I didn't see, actually. She gets mad at me when I watch cat videos too, so. And sometimes I do it just to spite her. And yes, if I wasn't allergic to cats, I'd probably have one. What now, Ed? I'm allergic to cats too, Demi. That's probably why I'm so hyper aware of them. I still like them though. Dang it, Bobby. Quit typing with your elbows. The 8th? Alright, well, hopefully we have clear skies too. I didn't tell him to watch Soylent Green. I started watching it the other day, though. Just for fun, because it's been forever. Time-wise? I don't know what time. I'll figure that out and send out the bat signal. Was it me? Probably me. Yeah, I can't remember either. Okay, so November 8th, we will be doing a live. I'll throw out an announcement at some point, or else I'll just schedule the live. So I'll schedule it enough time ahead so everybody can show up or not. What date does that fall on? Saturday? Yeah, that should work. I don't know what the weather's going to be like, so I don't know if we'll actually put the scope up. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, Ed's not wrong. I do have a honey-do list for him when he gets in town, and one of those honey-do things is going to be giving me a better platform for this keyboard and some stuffs. I think it is. He's not telling. Oh. Yeah. He's just having fun torturing me. I'll send out the bat signal. I'll make sure you guys are in the loop. I'll get Chris in the loop. I haven't looked far enough ahead to know what kind of weather to expect, so I don't even know if it's a good date or telescopy. I mean, maybe. I suppose we could go back to the moon now, huh? Since I did say that's what we were gonna do. You know, look at the moon and stuff. Okay, good night, Ed. Yeah, the reason it does that, Gator, is because of the atmosphere. The atmosphere that we have going on here is very thoroughly affecting what we're seeing up there. I think Jupiter is just a little too low yet, but will remind me to go back and check it out because I absolutely love Jupiter, and I actually have the scope set up in a different spot so I could hit some of that southwestern sky. It's so awesome to look at. Alright, good night, Tammy. You sure you don't want to stick around for Jupiter? I mean, we might only have to stay up for like a half hour. Just teasing. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to come up to be in view. We'll chase it. We'll chase it some more this winter. I know. Alright, good night, Tammy. Take it easy. Get some rest. Howdy, Halo. Well, I'm sure we'll have more opportunities besides then. We'll see what we come up with. We'll pick a decent time. Probably not too late. want to try and zoom in just a little bit and see if we can take at least a peek at the mountain ranges. You can actually see the mountain ranges better when there is not as much light on the moon. It literally gets obliterated by all that sunlight on there. Still cool looking, but you really lose a lot of the details that you would get if the light was hitting it edge on. Like a lot of times you can actually see, if I'm not mistaken, the mountain ranges are around in here. And there's absolutely mountain ranges. And like what they call, let's see if I can read this in this sort of dark. Actually, I can crank up my lights a little bit for a second. This is Xena, stop. This is the Sea of Serenity. This is the Sea of Tranquility. And let's see. I believe this is the Copernicus crater. That one, yeah. It's that one. No, there will not be a test. So Demi can come back out of the bushes. Oh, Xena. Did my music knock everyone out? Wouldn't surprise me. Cheers. So if I were to show you what I'm looking at on my screen, I have 4 moons, 5 if I look at that too. It's like I'm just staring, I'm surrounded by the moon right now. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I can keep track, Mama. For reals. There's like so many. I'd be out looking for meteors and stuff, but yeah. I kind of doubt those are even available too. I'll quit playing with my paper over here. I imagine it sounds interesting over the mic. Good morning, Timo. Just poking fun at the cats that we're seeing and the aliens that we're not seeing. Good to see you, friend. Have some coffee. Tell Sabine hi, give the puppy a pet. I have a cat on my filing cabinet too. So does that count? Only if it's a real cat. I have a fake cat in the bathroom too. So yes, we are counting cats. Because they can happen at any given time. So before, when I've set it up, I've set it up a little bit further to the right of where you can see it on the screen. I'm usually almost at the edge of that pad. I decided to go more towards the middle. I didn't see one. Hi Sabine, beautiful. Hope you're having a good morning. Here's some coffee. Cheers. And this is probably one of my oldest coffee cups too. I've had it for a while. Cheers. Oh, nice. Looks like we got a little wobble going on out there. So Timo, towards the front of this video and also another time throughout the video, I did show how you go in and actually set the settings to polar align the telescope. So it's not just a once, I did it twice while in this stream. So if you want to check that out, you can kind of get an idea of what's involved. I mean, granted, it was already done, so I didn't have to actually go outside and do anything. But you can at least see what the screens look like when you're having to do that. It's kind of interesting. It was definitely challenging the other night. But when I had no clue what I was doing either, so there's that. I figure if I keep learning things, I'll have it mastered by, you know, summer again. I definitely did a jump start when I decided to get into the polar mount. It's definitely a nice little mount. But I think what I'll end up doing is I'll end up doing like a small video, and then I can actually present the slides in here. Because what I intend to do is I intend to do like a slideshow. I could do it as a short, and then point it over to a live where I actually go into a little bit more detail as to what the heck what is and what its purpose is. So that could be some fun future content, future live information. Welcome in, Annie. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're just live poking the moon for the moment. Looking for aliens, not finding any, running into cats all over the place. So far I've only been able to spot one though, so Gator says he thinks he saw one. I would have to watch the replay to verify. We might have a dog sighting though. Come on, Zena. Don't type. Whatever you do, don't type. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. The cats are highly alien around here. Could just change it to aliens or cats. Or alien cats. Well, Annie, you're welcome to come on over whenever I happen to be looking at them myself. Do you have requests? I'm hoping to catch Jupiter here in a little bit. Yeah, there's a cat in a dang moon. I'll draw it for you. There's an ear. Top of its head. There's an ear. See? It's a cat. I'm just saying. Uh-oh. Sue's flirting with Nightbot. Alright, Bax, you drag Timo around real nice now. Timo, you obey your dog. You silly doggo. You're a silly girl, aren't you? Jupiter, anyone? I really want to go look at Jupiter. We'll get a quick snappy of the moon here. Oh, that's awesome, Timo. This one's coming up on being with us for 4. Don't act like a toddler. Shh. Shh. Cross your fingers. It might be too low. We'll see. Thank you, Timo. Good night, Sue. You have a good night, too. Glad you made it in. Might want to wait. Jupiter's here. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Gosh, I love Jupiter. Welcome in, Jace. Good to see you. This is gonna probably make me crazy, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It just doesn't want to give me that. It does not want to give me that tight of a look. But that's still not terrible. I can't complain at that. I love Jupiter so much. I'll just try an autofocus and see if it does it. It's probably still going to give me problems because of the atmosphere. It's still humid and weird out there. It's very variable. Eh, that's a little better. I don't know, maybe not. Dang it, Bobby. Nice. I need to do some service on my other telescope so I can actually be at the eyepiece. I really want to do that again. I really, really enjoy looking at Jupiter through an eyepiece, so this placates me for now. I'd have to look at a moon map, but I'm thinking I'm seeing the 3 on the right side, and then there's one that's very tight on the left side that's getting ready to transit or just has. Those are the 4 Galilean moons that you can almost always see. But I'm not sure if you can see what I'm seeing right there. That is probably a moon. Without knowing for sure. Oh, did you see that meteor go by? I think that was a meteor, not a satellite. That was a meteor. Because this is more of a live view. Dang, we might see more meteor shower action. Oh, damn it. I am not certain what just happened there, but I'll bring that back up. Yeah, sweet. Give me a second and I'll see what I can do. Alright, my tablet's having a moment, so hang on a second here. Let me get my tablet to come back to life here, and we'll do something. There, I'll only give you the option to chase cats on my stream for a second. I cannot figure out why, but my tablet's having a moment, and I need to get logged into the telescope to follow along whatever it is actually looking at. Yeah, I don't know. It might just be the cable. I'm suspecting that this is not the best cable. Yeah, Jupiter went out of frame, so... Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Well, I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm actually going to go ahead and shut her down. I'm going to switch out cables on this tablet and just see if maybe it needs to get a decent charge, because it could have just died. I'm still able to connect to the telescope, but I have to connect through the phone or through the tablet. So I'll cut you guys loose. We are going to do a live at some point on Saturday. I will make sure and reach out to you guys so you know what's going on. Like, subscribe, share the love. And that was still an amazing moon. I did see that there is another stream on, Chris, that, let me find that guy's link, because it's definitely an amazing YouTuber. And I'm going to throw the link in the chat. I'll actually throw a couple of different links up in the chat here. Here is somebody that's got a meteor shower feed going on, and that is live. And let's see if, yep, and this is another really good one too. And it looks like we've got a moon feed over here. So, if I don't have enough for you to watch, I can find you something good. Okay? Thanks, you guys. Much love. Tons of support. I don't know what I'd do without you. And have a good night.